CanAm Defender 6x6. Off-road revolution by CanAm. With 6 wheels, the opportunities are endless. Get the highest traction, load carrying capacity, power, and capability of any off-road workhorse ever created. Towing capacity that is unrivaled in the industry, the Defender can tow up to 2,500 pounds or 1,134 kilograms, thanks to engines, chassis, driver assistance work mode, and suspension, all designed to work harder than any other side-by-side. Argo 8x8 Frontier. The Argo 8x8 Frontier 650 is an amphibious off-road vehicle with an 8-wheel drive and a Briggs & Stratton 4-cycle OHV V-twin air-cooled 627cc 23-horsepower cooler-cleaner engine. It has an electrical ignition system and a load capability of 1,000 pounds on land and 900 pounds on water. It runs on standard unleaded gas, emits low pollutants, and has a 2-year engine warranty. Hunters may uncover trophy buck hunting locations, anglers can find hard-to-reach honey holes, and outdoor novices can find areas that they never knew existed with the Frontier 650's 8x8's amphibious capabilities. In all seasons, high-performance 4-cycle twin-cylinder OHV low-vibration engines provide clean, consistent power for your Frontier. 18 horsepower to 26 horsepower twin-cylinder fan-cooled engines are available. This XTV does, in fact, float. The characteristic Argo design feature is the one-piece amphibious bottom body. It floats over potential snags, stumps, and outcrops as well as swamps and water, thanks to its smooth, robust underbody. Philippe Gambala Martian. The Philippe Gambala Martian is driven by a 740 horsepower rough-tuned flat-6 turbo engine that can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.6 seconds and reach a top speed of around 320 km per hour. The Martian, Philippe Gambala's first model, is an off-road capable supercar based on the latest generation Porsche 911 Turbo S. The Martian is powered by the same flat-6 turbocharged petrol engine found in the 911 Turbo S, but it has been tweaked by Rough to produce 740 horsepower and 930 Nm of torque, up from the original 911 Turbo S's 650 horsepower and 800 Nm. The Martian can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.6 seconds, with a top speed of over 320 km per hour. Hall Brawley. If you've never heard of the Hall Brawley, brace yourself, you're about to discover a new dream automobile. The all-electric Brawley is built for off-road use only, despite a high level of finish, 4 wheels, and a well-appointed 4-passenger interior. That means no airbags, no guarantee of crash safety, and no concessions in the quest for maximum off-road supremacy. The Brawley will be driven by 4 high-capacity electric motors, 1 for each wheel, which will transfer power to a set of enormous AT tires mounted on an innovative 4-wheel independent suspension system. The suspension is supported by a Lotus E-Spirit-style backbone structure, which makes use of the Extreme ATV's 40-kilowatt battery as a stressed member, 60-kilowatt optional. The Brawley is virtually a combination of all the cool off-road gear you've seen on wild, rock-crawling buggies at Moab and stuff you've always wanted to build but couldn't figure out how to. Audi RSQEtron. The Audi RSQEtron is a battery-electric off-road competition automobile produced by Audi under the e-tron sub-brand. It was created specifically to take part in rally raids. The hybrid electric rally cars looked pretty damn good after 12 stages of hard terrain and navigation. It's built to win the Dakar Rally, one of motorsport's last really epic endurance races and the ultimate test for Audi's e-tron technology as it battles off-road competitors and the elements in the scorching white-hot heat of competition. Due to the lack of charging stations in the desert, Audi has devised a novel charging concept. The very efficient TFSI engine from the DTM is installed in the Audi RSQEtron 1. It's a portion of an energy converter that keeps the high-voltage battery charged while driving. The specific consumption is significantly below 200 grams per kilowatt-hour since the combustion engine is operated in the very efficient range of 4,500 to 6,000 RPM. The Audi RSQEtron 1 has an electric drivetrain. A motor generator unit (MGU) from the current Audi e-tron FE07 Formula E car is installed on both the front and rear axles. To use the MGU in the Dakar Rally, only modest changes were required. A third MGU of identical design is part of the energy converter and serves to recharge the high-voltage battery while driving. In addition, energy is recuperated during braking. The battery weighs about 370 kilograms and has a capacity of around 50 kilowatt-hours. Milspec Automotive M1. General Motors is preparing for the return of the Hummer with a 1,000 horsepower all-electric super truck, as we all know. First edition models will reportedly cost $112,595 and will include every piece of technology available. What if you want something that's a lot more expensive, a lot older, and a lot more diesel-y? The Milspec Automotive M1R, for example, is something you'll want. The engine is, without a doubt, the best option. Milspec employs the 6.6-liter Duramax diesel from the 2006 Hummer, but it's been modified to produce more than 800 horsepower and 1,625 Nm of torque. One would think that's about it. The core design and construction of this Hummer H1 haven't been interfered with by Milspec. You can, however, include a lot of optional information in this section. Auxiliary lighting, tubular accessories, a body kit, and even a 12K Warn winch are all included. The M1R is equipped with off-road tires and 20-inch Black Rhino military wheels. A 6.6-liter turbocharged V8 Duramax engine with 500 horsepower and 1,000 pound-feet of torque powers the M1R. An Allison 1000 T6 automatic gearbox transmits power to the wheels. Razvani Tank. Fear not if you're weary of the same strangely jelly bean-shaped SUVs and no bulletproofing. The Razvani Tank and Razvani Tank Military Edition are now available as a solution. The Razvani Tank resembles Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy's Batmobile. It boasts 37-inch all-terrain tires, off-roading shock absorbers, and an LED light bar installed on the roof. There are three engine options: a 3.6-liter V6 with 285 horsepower, a 3.0-liter diesel with 285 horsepower, or a 6.4-liter V8 with 500 horsepower. Ripsaw EV3. The Ripsaw EV3 F4 is a $500,000 machine built by Howe and driven by a 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel engine. The 1,500 horsepower dual-track machine was designed to take 4 passengers off-road and pretty much anywhere they want to go. The Ripsaw is the world's fastest dual-tracked vehicle, reaching speeds of up to 60 miles per hour, 96 kilometers per hour. The vehicle's heavy-duty rubber tracks enable it to traverse steep slopes and muddy, sandy, and snowy terrain. It has an exoskeleton frame that makes it extremely durable, and the 4-seater floating cockpit and air spring suspension system ensure that passengers will not have a particularly bumpy ride. The Ripsaw's interior is all the more shocking because of the EV3 F4's rugged appearance. A heated steering wheel, top-of-the-line radio equipment, and a dual iPad dash are among the high-end features. Howe referred to the EV3 F4's predecessor, the F1, as a rocket ship with tracks and the most irritating car alive, respectively. Although it had a single-seater cabin, it also has a 1,500 horsepower beast. Toyota Hilux Tonka. Toyota Australia has created a one-of-a-kind Hilux Tonka concept, a unique pickup that resembles a toy automobile. It's a Hilux SR5 double cab with a regular 2.8 turbo diesel engine. No battery electric toy power here, and it's been beefed up. The Tonka truck's concept is based on the Australian version of Toyota's top-of-the-line Hilux SR5. This vehicle is equipped with a 2.8-liter diesel engine that sends power to all four wheels.